딱센 양작보다 된바시 그래 처랑도 대좀 제고 말이 상지 좀 되네 제가절바당 큐디 파마 랍도 가구 랑데 치리 김도 옹소 되네 파마니지 되네 배 가셈 가다 죄네 되네 나라 로왕 되네 큐디 파마라
So this particular son was able to speak short after his birth, and then what he said was he was asking to his parents, saying that, "Is Buddha living now?" And when he was answered that Buddha was still living, then he asked again, "Then are the noble Shariputra and Ananda and so on, are they living? I mean, they are alive?" Then they also say, yes. He was told that all of them are still alive or living. Then the parents of the boy become very amazed because he could speak short after his birth, and also not only he asked so strange questions, asking about Buddha is still alive. And when he was said that he was alive, then his next question was, he says, how about Shariputra and Ananda and so forth? Are they still alive? And then parents become very amazed and surprised, and then they informed all to Buddha the situation, thinking that since right after his birth he could speak, it must not be a just ordinary human being. So they informed Buddha, who was still alive. They informed the Bhagavan. Then Bhagavan said, Bhagavan answered to parents. He said, "Don't be doubtful, which means there's nothing wrong. You don't have to be afraid, or you don't have any doubt. There's nothing wrong. Your son possesses attributes, which means a good sign." So. Buddha just said, your son possesses attributes or sign or characteristics which could be explained in a good science that usually normal people doesn't possess. So then after they receive this answer from Bhagavan, then of course parents become very extremely happy, and with a great respect and rejoice they return their home.
Tene nang la le ba dang kyu de pamala sangje dang ge long ge gen jun nam chen zhong xi je sol ba dang tene bo de ge pamala tene sangje dang ge long gen jun tam je tene nang la nga rang chu ge nang la chen den den shu go de sene shu pamala la ban 디 밤에 상제장 견전 젠장나 예제 저르 괴제 텔로 저로야 마이노 되네 밤에 가래라 바르스나 상제장 견전도 젠장말라 되네 다리 고그레스 녀자 망버 다리 망버 고그레 되네 람상 되네 다리 착수바 용토그 말에스네 라바는 분 제고 부임레바 양보고디 가래라 버렸으나 강배 능나 착다르당 착작 제대 된 팅러 된 템보 숨식 틱디 팅식당 시세 로자당 된바 랑옹오셈 다 보고디 알레버드나 강바디 장마소 다 여자 자야당 대릭 신다 가고 말에 강바디 장마소 되네 딜러 텔라 매장에 지도 착작다 디신배 착작다 되네 된 통보 숨딩세 되네 셰라정 대조 부야 저 강소디 관라 랑신기 용거리스네 강소 가서 벤절 제망고 봐 랑신 슈기 용거리스는 보고디 된데라 바레스네 다기 체감이 마양 다다 율 워라나스나 치기 대양 배시 gem내손 되는 아 개왕함이 아마디 되네 단다 워라나스라 tene somba jene mi jene yore deyang tene tenden shugore sene alabare di pami buimreba shindu tene pama desuge bugi kare laba deshindu nyene tene mishik langba chela chende di mayang bene ongzo tene mi chi langba chela shene tene gewangami amade lenga tangne deyang tene gewangami amade yang langba chela chene tene zulle barinda ten tembo sum shamba de chigla sangje shuksu solji tene ten tembo sum shamba de chigla umadela tene sangje shukore chigla ne tsengami ma shukshi tene ten tembo chigla nge gewangami amade shukore chigla ne dada lugebi ma shukshi tene chigla da dada nge lugebi amade shukrochi tene 상제장 genjungi kordang chede shikne dendingwala rimba shindu shukne shese sangbejang tamji kejing chokpali jurde tene sangje yang genjun kor gelong genjungi dang cheba pep ne tene korang zoge rimba kare imba tarto tene denla shuk denla shuk amani di denla tene dene shese sangbo shese rojedang dema 탐지 dene 체징 chokpari jurde penjere da dim chukparido da dila pyusho dene zin pyusho dene dim shela dim chukpa shela pyusho chokpari jurde dela 점된데기 최대네 케우디 파마 니당 김강기 미 첨보당 총무 탐지기 최되네 랍도 가데 균게 되고 당보 토바를 줄도 내내 상지기 최송 셀라 셰차와당 최송 발라되네 김난기 미 첨보당 총중 탐지기 최퇴발라되네 되네 퇴긴 최퇴긴 상지기 셀네 최퇴긴 미 탐지기 되네 되고 당보 진도 쇼비기 되보지 토바리서
And after the parents returned their home, then the son said to the parents, "Please invite Buddha and the assembly of bhikkhus to our home." And when son requested his parents to invite Buddha together with his retinue, the sangha of the bhikkhus, then the parents answered to the son, "After inviting Buddha and sangha in our home, we need to make offering to them, and that offering is not easy to get right away, and we are not ready for that." And then when he was told by parents, then the son said, "Clean the house and sprinkle with perfume." Sprinkle is in the ancient time, when you invite some important guest, then in order to keep the dust away, you have to sprinkle with water or whatever. You just say sprinkle, means with the perfume and so forth. And then the son says, "Clean the house," because maybe their house was not very clean. So he said, "Don't worry about the offering. Just clean the house and sprinkle with the water or perfume and arrange seats." He said, "Set up 3 high seats. And if you do that, the food with 100 taste, which means a very tasty." This is a direct translation of Rogyat Dembese in Tibetan, which means a food with 100 different tastes, which is very tasty. So you just clean the house and sprinkle so there will be no dust, and arrange a seat. Then the food with 100 tastes will appear by itself. You don't have to worry about that. That's what the son said. And not only that, and also the son said, "My mother of my previous life is now living in Varanasi. Invite her too." So the son was asking to his present parents to invite the mother of his previous life who was living in Varanasi. And these are talking in the This Saravasti. Saravasti, and then the son says, my mother of my previous life is living in Varanasi. You should also invite her. So he was talking to his present parents. And then, just as told by the son, the parents too sent someone on an elephant's back, and for the mother of the son's previous life, and who actually came. So she was invited there. Then the son said, after the mother of his previous life arrived there, and he said, and then all the arrangement has been made, and then he said, now Buddha should sit on one of the 3 high seats, and that has been arranged, and mother of my previous life should sit on one of them, and the mother of my present life should sit one of them. And then after he said that, the Buddha actually came. Buddha came together with his entourages, the bhikshus, and they sat on the seat according to it was arranged. And then there was enough food which made all of them satisfied, actually. And then the Buddha taught Dharma to them, the parents of the kid and everyone else who were present there at that time, full of house, doesn't matter, elderly ones or younger ones. And then all of them become extremely happy and by receiving the Dharma. And they all attain the first result, which means they achieve the result of a stream entrance at that very moment.
Kyodeyang chichir chere kene rabdu jungde chundru zambe dajomba tobar jurdo tab dene bogo de ya chero chawadang dene rabdu jungbare dene rabdu jungne chola chundru zambe da chundru kene dene lobjong je nyamlen jebe dene bogo de dajombe deba tobare dajomba tobare jordo Chomden de la Kungao Solba, Tene de la Sangye la Kungao di Jumsen dans le Ju, Tene Shubare, Kandere, Sene. Gelong di Ngen Legba Jishikina, Chishing Towe Rixo Kede, Tene Gelong di rik tombo chenpo tang keyaagi tene jumsen ko ngema sunamgi tsok gare sakbare gewegi gare dhubare gewe sawa gare dhubare tene dhuwa chiki chungo ne mrayang tsalla rabdu jungne janganbara sheba nyurdu tobara jurur dhuwa niba 쭉 보고 총총네 되네 계좌 시시바당 되네 랍도 종내장 되네 면시당 된바 뉴르도 다좀 봐봐 되네 디 중에기 개왕함에게 손남기 촉주 가래사 버리 선에 두원이 되슈 되네 좀 된데기 근거 올라가 절바 딱군 상지기 근거 올라 딜렌데 송바는 미디 체ngama 율와라 나시 김다기부 다 왕ama 딜라 와라나세기 김다 미성 릭 톰바지기 되는 보고지 레스는 원래 김덕 체편에 소식식대에 이나야 김덕 미상디 아바 파마디 종송 대송와 등 되는 코란기 소치 시기에서다 율홍 롱제 냠반저레 롱제 냠네 율홍착 율홍발 줄도 율홍도 착바레스 되네 상제 좀 된데 지대나 쇼바던 최장 최바제외 롱제 매비 디 미거네 되네 고랑 롱제 냠발라 되네 다 상제 좀 된데 문숨도 단다 지딩 감나 쇼고는 최바페야 민도 삼네 고랑 셈바존 셈바 먹어 셈바 쪼바 차오네 senza 미간이 릭 체싱 토와 잡데 다 코랑 지상 미상 릭 토와당 릭 첨버 레제 이네 디파 베네 다릭 첨버 임베 이게 술 매바제네다 베네 되는 라서버 케랑네 되는 미신다기 되는 욕보주고 여기 되는 강소 욕보주네 라 토비하기 제도 욕보주 여기 되는 켈렌제 바레스 켈랑님 로직 름바당 되는 되는 미 신다기 욕보점네 되는 로직 송화당 세상 동zam예도 되네 라차디 거기 되네 세상 동락직예 바로 토바레 로직이 나라 델라 릭체싱 토와 시기 그 총만 밀린 남시디나 미제도제 다양 와라나시디 김세 릭토와 릭템 톰베기 미치게 되는 저랑 나마 랭기메 랭기메 세네 콜 듀어리 이는 그나 나마 렌데 메 세네다 되바메 세네 렌점 제임에서 대양 디바 되네 디 미상 첨부 디기 양자를 콜 듀어는 세르디 지식자 디나 되네 저런 나마 말레나 세르 뭐 된데지 손에 되네 가르지기 세네 듀어 디면 되네 거기 상제장 박배 기준으로 수념식 솔와를 그서 네 세르디 되네 상제니 박배 기준 공부로 수념부야 인스네 라는 시험에서 나시게
기대지 된다. 특히 남아서 아니야. 남아서. 잡대. 올라서. 올라서. So all of those who were present there at that time achieved the first result, which is the result of stream entrance. And particularly the boy, the kid, when he became mature or when he became old enough, then he took ordination and he became ordained Sangha. And then he practiced with a great diligence, great effort, which made him achieve the arhathood. So then Ananda was very curious why it's so special to this boy. So he would like to find out. He would like to find out why it's special for this boy. So he asked Buddha. Ananda asked Buddha. Ananda said to Buddha, he says, what good action did this bhikshu do in the past life, that he was born in such a wonderful family, high caste, and not only that, he also could talk at a very young age, and not only that, after he receiving the ordination, he had also achieved the power of clairvoyance, very quick, fast, and so forth. So why he had this fortunate enough what did he do in his previous life? Then Buddha is telling the story of his previous life. And Buddha answered, the Buddha, Bhagavan, in Tibetan we say again, Chomdende. In Tibetan we don't use the Sangye too often, I don't know why. We just use Chomdende, which actually means Buddha. But the term is Bhagavan. So Bhagavan answered to the Ananda saying that this man, in his previous life, he was born as a son of a rich man in Varanasi. And then unfortunately, that rich man, which was the father of his previous life, passed away. Then they become very poor. And actually, that was also a very high caste, because in that time in India there are many caste system. So because his father passed away, then they become very poor, and then even Buddha was still in the world. He had nothing to make offering to Buddha, so he become very unhappy, and then he pretended to be ordinary people. He pretended not to be from a high caste, and then he worked for people who are from high caste. Then he earned some gold, and then doing that way, after passing 1 year, he earned about 1,000 ounce. 1,000 ounce. This is sang in Tibetan. Sang is the closest measurement in English. Ounce, I think. Ounce, right? Ounce, yeah. So after 1 year, he earned about 1,000 ounce of the gold. Then at that time, then one person from a high caste asked this particular person, "Why are you going to get married? Because you have so many wealth now. You have so many, so many gold." Then he said, no, I don't want to get married. Then again, that person asked him, "Then what are you going to do with this so much gold?" Then he says, "I am going to make offering. I'm going to make offering to Buddha and to his Sangha." That's all.
rik che sing towa de mreba dene yang rik thomba ge kimsang de kare la paresana ke che sangje dang phakbe ge den jen dang de na da cherang sangje dang phakbe ge den de jen dang ya dang shela phe ge de ba yue na da khola da khangba sangje jen dang 주의하게 강바 여보시다 메인서래도 디 세리여긴데라 되노 콜 세르 자르데 셰르세 라소베 예장 샴기 콜 김도 젠 동시 제메바당 되는 전화 상제당 박배 되는 데서 젠당게나 녜 김라 젠당네 되는 셰세당 데서 py나 디게리 녜양 되네 강소 다직 제기 인생 미추보되기 미상추보되기 된del라버는 여전 섬기 매바당 울보 대장 대신도 기오스 되는 그 세르다보디 보고대양 디기레스네 되네 디 추보되기 김낭라 되네 상제당 괜전제도 젠동 말은 셰면에 셰세 샴데 셰르세 다 세나 셰라 답에 자심뭐 더직제네 상제당 파베 계전 젠동소 상제당 파베 계전도 젠동 말은 대주 대견기 세뒤제내장 김덕디 김덕게데 되네 디 소년 불백이 소남기 촉 디경기 되네 코 울백이 류디 다 육으렌 바는 코 되네 체 뒤제네 되네 울백이 류디 육 울백이 내갑디 육네 되네 김덕 축부 디기 되네 상제 전전 전전 수색이 김덕 디 축부 디 되네 부고라 개발해 그래서 김도 대 김도 깨대 다양 상제 젠장네 최퇴마 탁도 장주 토벌의 줄도 주 대기 소남기 상제당 장 바위게 렌즈절로 소념별로 소남 대기 되네 단다양 되네 상제에서 젠장 소념별 될라되네 최퇴마 탁도 되네 장주 제보당 토벌기 주대리 세네 상제 좀 말해서 좀 된 얘기 근거라 가절바 ngân mi ulbo denim kimdagi kyu gelong de yino 다음에 막 되네 미 울보 류 종내 세 속인 미 울보디 다들 보고 되래 선송 좀 된데기 되게 제 숨발라 코로 뭐 탐제 예랑데 응바라 가오 류 종대 쳐바지베 류 시바오 류제 시바오
So when he told this, the sutra still says the poor guy, but actually he has 1,000 ounces of the gold. He's no more poor actually. But anyway, this poor guy, when he said, I don't want to get married, but I want to make offering to Buddha and Sangha, and the high caste and the rich say, okay, that's very good. Then why don't you invite Buddha and Sangha in my house? Because maybe the other guy has lots of gold, but I don't think he has a good house where he can invite Buddha and Sangha. So the other high caste person says, you can invite to Buddha and Dharma in my house, and also I will provide a very delicious food for them that we can make offering to them. Then they agree in this plan. So, and then he actually that the man from that high caste was very good. He also said, I also offering some gold, and I make all the preparation. Then the one who has only gold says okay, and then they actually invited Buddha and Sangha, and then actually this is the main cause that he has in this life. So after he passed away, then because he has done this offering to Buddha Dharma by working for others, which the sutra says by selling his own body, then he was born again back to the same family of this who helped him as their son. And then not only that, and then he invited us now, Buddha and Dharma Sangha, and then he achieved the result of body. And then Buddha says, that particular old man who has nothing, only the gold, is this bhikshu now, who just become arhat. So when Buddha taught this, all who are there rejoice and they praises to Buddha. And this is the end of this story. And the name of the story, it says, making offering by selling the body. That's all. Okay, we will do a very short Sajanya Dolma. Ma nam kwa dai nya be san jen tam je la ma san ye ren bo je la ya son je wo san ye she dan ge de nam la ya son je la ma ye dam khan do so la ya son ran sem dong san shi ye go la ya son je wo man be mo 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 o man be mo 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 o man be mo 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 man be o man be mo 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 man o mane be me wo le da lo ya bo ra ke le gyo ra wa ye de da ne da yo ya bo se wa so sem je ye me de be de nam gu Jide Kam So Joy Waraya Mai Gyuraji Chetra Sheme Trebe Se Jai Keje La Le Sentra Sebe Sodro Nege Doya Mai Jinyeba Jide Kam So Joya Waraya Mai Gyuraji Chedai Shenje Kaya Na Tse Dar Nege Me Zang Tebe Dai Jebe Nije Ba Da Daya Be Rem Soye Luje Ko La Ne Baraya Mai Gyuraje Nebe Gere Don Dai Ge Joda Logra Ye Dro Son Gya Dro Jo Shibja Zai Ye Ne La Ya So Ba Yin Lujem Ga La Se Varaya Mai Gyuraje Lozam De Vaya Maya Luya Tro Sebe Jongje Tro Be Doya Ngaya Je Nye Ba Maloi Je Je Daya Doya De Ba Da Tere Ne Me De Ge De Barai Jo Lama Go Jo Son Ge Do Je Da Khandra Je Jo Son Me Do Do Da Le De Lo Wa Me Be De Do Ge Mo Wa Mo La Da Je Do Barai Jo Lama Go Jo Son Ge Do Je Da Khandra Je Jo Son Me Do Da Le De Lo Wa Me Be De Do Ge Mo Wa Mo La Da Ze Do Barai Jo Lama Go Jo Son Ge Do Je Da Khandra Je Jo No Me No Do Da Le De Lo Wa Me Be Do Je Tere Mo Wa Mo La Da Ze Do Barai Jo. Long life prayer for His Holiness. Jagoy ni jera zoy karma ba jagoy tele je doy karma ba jagoy do zoy wangoy karma oye do do tele shabde zoy sige ba ja ma le jome ye tebe de ba yere ne ba Enze jebe gewa damba panja yere shabde zoy junga shambo da ye ne donga sanjen tashi kaba jawa sanjen chudun zje yugure je. Dedication prayer and the tashi prayer. O sonam de thamje sigba nyen thomne nye ben dana phamje kega na je bala droba yin sibe sol ron ro jo jambal paw chitra kemba na kondo sangbo tayan de yin teta kunje jason da lob je gyawan de da thamje rabdo ngo sangye kusum nye ben selap chenye me de ben shalam da gende me jen de ben shalak chidra ngowa bolan do parai jo to je le ja ja ben tele ba karma ba den de ben hin bo chodra kun ja ja jin ge me je ta ba ram be to je jo.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Jana